We've reached the point where, in some modern engines, 0W16 is not the thin oil anymore. It is the backup oil when 0W8 is unavailable. That sounds backwards if you grew up believing thicker oil is always safer. So when you see 0W8 and 0W16 on a bottle, are you looking at a tiny difference or a choice that actually changes how your engine is protected? This matters because 0W8 and 0W16 are no longer obscure lab oils. They are in real owner's manuals, real service departments, and real cars people drive every day. If you choose the wrong one, you may not destroy your engine instantly, but you can move it outside the conditions its engineers actually validated. This is exactly the kind of choice a normal car owner faces. You walk into a parts store, see 0W8, 0W16, maybe 0W20, and assume they are all close enough. They are not. To understand 0W8 versus 0W16, you first need to split the label in half. The 0W part is the cold temperature rating. The W stands for winter, and under the SAE J300 standard, it tells you how the oil behaves during cold cranking and cold pumping. The number after the W is the hot side viscosity grade. That is the part that tells you how the oil behaves once the engine is at operating temperature. At that point, 0W8 is meaningfully thinner than 0W16. A useful way to think about it is this. The 0W tells you how the oil behaves when your engine is waking up in the cold, and the 8 or 16 tells you how thick that oil film tends to be once the engine is hot and working. The main difference is film thickness. A 0W16 oil generally maintains a thicker oil film than 0W8 at operating temperature. That extra thickness gives more margin under load, while 0W8 reduces drag but leaves less cushion if the engine is not designed around it. That does not mean 0W8 automatically causes wear. In an engine engineered for it, the clearances, oil pump calibration, and surface finishes are all chosen with that thinner oil in mind. The engine is not accidentally surviving on thin oil. It was designed to use it. The reason automakers pursue oils like 0W8 is simple. Thinner oil takes less energy to move and shear. That reduces internal friction and pumping losses, which can improve fuel economy. It is an engineered trade-off, not a universal upgrade. Lower viscosity also reduces the load on the oil pump and helps the oil circulate faster during cold starts. That matters because cold start is one of the most wear-critical phases of normal driving, before full oil film protection is fully established. Where 0W8 becomes more sensitive is in high heat and high load operation. Towing, extreme ambient temperatures, long high-speed driving, or track use all place more demand on the oil film. That does not mean catastrophe is guaranteed, but it does mean the thinner oil has less margin. This is why compatibility matters so much. If your engine was designed for 0W16 or 0W20, using 0W8 is not a harmless experiment. Oil passages, bearing clearances, pressure targets, and the whole lubrication system may have been engineered around a different viscosity. Viscosity is only part of the story. Oil quality also depends on the additive package, anti-wear chemistry, detergents, dispersants, oxidation resistance, and friction modifiers. Ultra-low viscosity oils need sophisticated formulations because the thinner film leaves less room for a poor formula. That is why the certification marks matter. For 0W16, the correct API and ILSAC markings are important, and for 0W8, you need to follow the exact OEM requirement and verify the correct specification on the bottle. Not every oil with a similar viscosity label is interchangeable. If your owner's manual specifies 0W8, use 0W8. Do not automatically jump to a thicker grade because it feels safer. Your engine was engineered around that oil's flow behavior, film thickness, and efficiency targets. If your owner's manual specifies 0W16, use 0W16. Do not switch to 0W8 unless the manufacturer explicitly approves it for your exact engine, because that approval reflects the clearances, oil passages, and control systems that engine was validated with. If you are modifying your car, running track days, or operating in extreme heat, ultra-low viscosity oils deserve extra caution. High load and high temperature increase the demand on the oil film. So this is where you should follow severe service guidance and talk to a professional instead of guessing. That idea is false in an OEM-approved application. A properly formulated 0W8 in an engine designed for 0W8 is not automatically less protective just because it is thinner. It only becomes risky when the oil is used in the wrong engine, under the wrong conditions, or with a poor formulation. That is only half true. Yes, fuel economy and emissions rules push automakers toward thinner oils, but the engineering basis is real. Lower viscosity reduces hydrodynamic friction and pumping losses, and modern engines can be designed around that reality. The real difference between 0W8 and 0W16 is not just thickness, it is whether your engine was designed for that exact thickness. So the smartest move is simple. Use the grade your manual specifies, and do not add an oil with different specs just because you heard it's good for the engine.